weather is brought to you by Wilcox Furniture. Great furniture delivered fast and guaranteed low prices. Now, the most accurate forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, this is a Wilcox Furniture forecast, and with all the heat going on across the area, a lot of people looking for some raindrops for some relief. But again, it's been a little too windy out there, but we are monitoring just a couple of light little sprinkles in the region right now. This is our Doppler radar over the last 6 hours, and it's been mainly quiet. But the latest scan just to the west of Orange Grove, out near the west of 281 and south of 59, we got a little shower off in the Jim Wells, Duval, and Live Oak County area right there. But again, these are just very light sprinkles, and again leaving most of us wanting a little bit more. As we look at the CCRV6 weather bug outdoors right now, look at all the grass. That's what I mainly wanted to show right here. Everything is really drying up, and a lot of the ground is beginning to crack. 92 degrees, feeling like 104 with that heat index, and that dew point holding on to the middle 70s. And there's that strong southeasterly wind drying us out at 23 miles an hour. As the winds continue to stay with us out of that south-southeasterly direction, most of us at 15 to 25. It's still gusting at 30 miles an hour here in Corpus Christi, with similar values all across the area. Now, as we look at the wind forecast going on into Tuesday, we're going to see less wind, but it's still going to be breezy out there. Southeasterly 10 to 18 miles an hour. And then it comes down to about 10 to 15 miles, 7 to 14 as we head towards the end of the week. But these lighter winds as we go on, especially on Wednesday, we'll get a little minor disturbance off of our dome of high pressure. And that's when we could see the opportunity of some rainfall. And we see it here in our rain forecast. Each day we have the stray opportunity to see a couple of little sprinkles like we're seeing outdoors right now, where many of us, 99.9% of us, are staying dry. But still, each day the possibility is there. Now on Wednesday, not going to be a washout, but we'll see stray to isolated activity with that minor disturbance. So overall, it's going to leave us wanting a whole lot more. As you see, things are quiet out there right now. Our cloud rain forecast, as we go into the overnight hours at 10 o'clock, everything is quiet out there. We do pick up some cloud coverage once again as we go into early tomorrow morning, perhaps a passing sprinkle. And then in the afternoon, as we get the sea breeze going once again, one or two of these little lonely little thunder showers off and about. But don't forget, these are tropical in nature, so where we do get some of those develop, they could drop a hefty amount of rainfall in a very short amount of time, and we'll see the same activity as we go on into Wednesday. But notice just a little bit more spots of some shower activity. Evening forecast, if you have plans, should be pretty nice out there. Again, we're at 92 right now. We'll fall to about 84 degrees at 9 o'clock. A few little clouds coming in by 10, but overall we're going to stay into the middle to upper 70s to lower 80s across a good portion of the coastal bend, with the south-southeasterly winds dropping at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So fair and muggy early in the morning, hot, less wind at noontime, but again still on the breezy side. 95, hot and steamy at the 5 o'clock hour, on our way to 98 degrees for the afternoon high, well into the triple digits for our inland communities, and upper 80s to even middle 90s right near the coastline as well. Big look at the picture, shows humid conditions. There's a frontal boundary up to the north of us, and notice the dew points. They're all healthy into the 60s and 70s, and even behind these frontal boundaries, it's behind this particular front where we have some cooler air. That's where the temperatures are in the 60s, but ahead of that, it's all hot out ahead of those frontal boundaries, even 111 off in Las Vegas. And as we look at the future tracker, especially going on into Tuesday and on into Wednesday, here's where we see that little periphery. That's where we could get a little disturbance for a few extra showers on Wednesday, but overall, the dome of high pressure going to keep us hot and drier. NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast takes us to 78 and 98 degrees for tomorrow, 78 and 95 on Wednesday. That's when we could get a few showers due to less wind and that minor disturbance. Other than that, we stay into the middle to upper 90s, all above seasonal average, with heat indices around 100 to 107 degrees. Hopefully you get a little bit of rainfall as we go into the middle of the week.
Something that we need.
Absolutely, everyone does.